about ready for action. Mike Tyson's coming down to the ring now, and what a nice reception as he is completely focused in on his goal tonight. Lewis is making his way to the ring now, and he looks very focused for this fight.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway. Throughout your training career, what did you consistently feel more comfortable with? Training the shorter guy against the taller guy, or the taller guy against the shorter guy?
Well, you can't teach tall. You know what? That's there or not. I love to have those kind of advantages physically. You just have to make sure that you teach them to fight tall.
Good defense, just covering up down low. Lewis is stunned by that shot. An accurate left by Mike Tyson. Teddy, explain this to me. Hey, this fighter was just stacked. Oh, that's a big shot with the left hand. And yet another big shot comes in. Lewis is down by an uppercut.
He's like the poker player with that cold face. He never showed anything, and then he stuck it right in there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Mike Tyson blocking that punch. A knifing jab splits through by Lewis.
Finish with a hook.
Lands a big hook. Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. Mike Tyson's on the wrong end of a razor-sharp hook. Mike Tyson with a big uppercut. Lewis is coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Fine-looking right hand by Lewis. So he scores a knockdown in the last round. Now he gets to settle down and gather himself a bit. Do you go after it? Do you get super aggressive here, having had your man hurt? Or do you still have to employ a certain amount of caution?
It's kind of like being at the carnival. You know, you just hit the bullseye, and you got that big stuffed animal you can give to your wife or your girlfriend. But now he doesn't want you to go away with that.
Oh, no.
No. He tells you, wait a minute, try again. You could trade that in for something even bigger. But you might lose the one you have already. That's the question.
Give me one more round. You can do it. Do it. Come on.
Lewis's recuperative powers are proving to be very strong right here. This is the start to the round he wanted to have. coming off a round where he was clearly damaged. A well-placed overhand right. Super hook by Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson, youngest heavyweight champion ever, claiming all 3 belts, unifying the title, and then, of course, making a ragdoll out of Michael Spinks. How important is that to his legacy?
Everything. I mean, he came up with the man, his mentor, Customato, who had the prior youngest heavyweight champ of all time. That was Floyd Patterson. He wanted to break that record. He planned on, he lived to break that record.
Very nice work with the double jab up top. Tyson's racked by a right hand.
Keep moving. Get out there.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Quick snapping hook, and it does damage.
Side to side.
And now he brings the left hand upstairs. So he decides to go downstairs early on, and I think he'll be happy with that decision later on.
Well, it tells you that he's a well-prepared fighter. His corner came in here with a good game plan. They understood what they had in front of him. A guy that's going to move a little bit. Start going downstairs, taking the air out of the tires, and later on, he'll be in front of you.
Lewis's ability to get to his man paid off well there. He damaged him in that round.
You need to throw. All right, breathe. Deep breath. Get some water.
There you go.
You good? You all right? Breathe for me. Good. Now listen. You threw a wide punch out there and he caught you. Tighten up your punch.
So this round is underway, and what a difference a break makes for him. Look at how fresh he is to start this round after getting hit hard and rocked in that last round.
What a difference a rest makes when the corner knows how to take advantage of that rest. They got water on him, they revived him, they massaged his legs a little bit, gave him some encouragement. Good to go.
He missed by what a big shot. He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again.
One, two, three, 4, 5.
Lewis is showing you what he is made of, getting up off the canvas after being knocked down. What a thudding shot he just landed.
Well, he left the left hand out there a little lazy, and he crashed it over.
And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Halfway through this round. If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by Lewis. Parries that punch intended for the head. Teddy, as for how Mike Tyson made his way to upstate New York to be with you and Customato, he got himself into some trouble to make his way up there.
He had been arrested somewhere, I'm not sure the number, close to 30 times by the time he was 11 years old. And during that time, one of the guards was a former fighter. Actually, his name was Bobby Stewart. And when he found out, when Tyson found that out, he asked him to teach him a little boxing. And as he developed, Stewart called up myself and Customato and asked us to get involved.
And that's the end of round 3.
Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. This is your night. Keep closing the gap. When you get close to... Come
Come on now, breathe deeply. Inhale, that's good. Now you're fighting his game plan. Box intelligently for him. Come on now. Now you're more intelligent than he is. Let's go.
Tyson's enjoying a lead on Teddy's scorecard the first time we look at the scores ringside here tonight. Although early on here, it's not as if either man is in complete control of this fight. What a bulldozing uppercut by Lewis. Lewis is tagged to a body shot. Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
Move!
Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. And just grabbing onto his opponent. 90 seconds to go here in this round. He missed that uppercut.
Nice!
Mike Tyson's able to land a nice, clean left hand.
He's tied!
Boy, keep swinging, baby.
Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it.
Nice work, nice work!
He scores with the jab. Turned that hook over, but couldn't turn it into a connect. 10 clicks of the top. Hard charging with that right hand. Blocks it away. Oh, I like the way he went to the body with that hook. And that's the end of round 4.
Come on now.
Lewis is putting on a display of accuracy, and the punch numbers tell that story.
All right, breathe. Good. Deep breath. Deep breath. Get some water in you. You're good. You all right? You okay, right? Breathe for me. Now listen, I threw a wide punch and he caught you. You're gonna tighten up your punches, all right?
He seems fully recovered to me. Here we are, the start of a new round, and a fighter that got tagged hard in the last round seems as fresh as could be.
Well, when you push a fighter, when you push a human being to a dark place, that's when you're going to find out what's bright inside of them, what's great inside of them. And he's responding just that way.
Off the rope.
And he just holds on there. Piercing jab by Mike Tyson. Trying to chop that wood with that hook to the body. Let's talk about the persona of a prime Mike Tyson for a moment here, because this is a guy that comes down to the ring wearing nothing but black trunks, black shoes, and maybe occasionally a torn towel over his head, and he's already in a full sweat. He gives you the impression that he's in mid-fight, and the fight's not going to last much longer.
No, he gives you the impression he wants to give you, that you're in there with a guy that is a, Dark Reaper, a guy that is Darth Vader, a guy that's going to hurt you. He gives you just the impression he wants to give you. He scares you.
Nice block by Lewis. Mike Tyson's right hand scores well. Sort of like a loaded gun, that straight punch there, Teddy. You can see him lining it up and then just releasing and hitting that trigger.
Yeah, you're right. A loaded gun with a nice long barrel that makes sure that the bullet, in this case the punch, goes nice and accurate. Straight ahead.
Boom, left hand comes home. Solid Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desired heart is just as strong as it was before.
You are in control of this fight, man. Don't get careless out there, right? Just keep boxing smart. Nice work. Keep it up. It's got...
Stay away from the power hand, okay? Keep circling away from that power hand. I need you to keep moving side to side, all right?
Start of a new round, but will it be much the same? Lewis has been down numerous times tonight, Teddy.
Well, if there was a mercy rule like there is in Little League Baseball, guess what? It would be invoked right now, and this would be over.
Double up on your punches.
What an intense hook landed by Lewis. Mike Tyson's got to deal with a cut cheek. Lewis is crushed by a huge uppercut. Up top with the right hand. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Hits him in the mug with the right. Halfway through round 6. Lewis has done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Nothing there on the punch by Lewis.
Nice!
Now hugging on the inside. Tyson's punch didn't come close.
Head and body.
Left and right, left and right. Come on, baby.
Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. What a sharp, piercing hook by Lewis. The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
Counters. Every time he tries to throw that right, slip to the side and counter.
You gotta watch nice work. Keep it up. This guy never felt a beating like this.
Good action here tonight. Both guys bringing their best, and both guys meeting each other stride for stride, punch for punch. Tough fight to score here as we're back underway. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one.
That's it.
Lewis is swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent.
Come on, kid. Focus now.
Wow, what an uppercut.
Now pay him back.
Not much action as he just ties up. Right hand downstairs. Solid right by Mike Tyson. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round.
1-2, 1-2.
Big left hand.
You're doing fine. You're okay.
Solid right by Lewis. Those wobbly legs of Mike Tyson have steadied.
But now the question is whether or not his opponent...
And bang, and away he goes. Up off the deck and now in control. He scores a knockdown of his own.
And he turned it around because when his opponent scored the knockdown, he got a little careless, a little lazy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So the knockdown scored against Mike Tyson, but his opponent may want to watch out as Tyson has steadied himself back up on his feet. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect.
Looking good.
Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Great movement to get away from those punches.
Come on, breathe deeply. Inhale. Get some air in your lungs, all right? You're fighting his game plan. Boxing.
You gotta let your hands go, champ. You hear me? You have to. You have to be busy out there. This guy's beating you. Now, if you throw 3 or 4 punches in a row, you can turn this thing around. But you have to.
Start around number 8 here, and I can just tell. I'm looking at the body language right now, Teddy, and I see Lewis has got a lot left. You have him up slightly on your scorecards, but I like the way he looks right now to finish up strong.
Yeah, I do too. And when you just talked about the body language, the mental part is so important. We always talk about that. He knows he has a lot left.
That's an impactful right hand by Mike Tyson. Tyson's going out there after just being knocked down in the last round. If you're standing opposite him, what's the mentality? What's the strategy here?
Well, you want to go after him, but you don't want to walk into a trap either. You want to kind of size him up a little bit. You want to see if he looks like he's okay, but at the same time, keep in your mind that he might be trying to con you. You know you hurt him, so put that pressure on, but do it smart.
Jump on him. Nice.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. 90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8.
There you go.
You're not focusing. You're not focusing.
Uppercut.
Went to the body there, but Tyson's been hurt by that shot.
Okay, get your hands.
Well, he may be in bad shape, but all of a sudden, he's able to avoid punch. Big shot there. Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now.
Move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And it's over. Look at this. Tyson's a knockout victim. He couldn't beat the count. Lewis is your winner by knockout. Now, I think he was headed towards a decision win anyways, but what a good way to just put a stamp on his evening.
Yeah, bring down the curtain and make sure that more people are going to be talking about you when they leave the arena tonight.
Yeah, good one for the fans. Glad you tuned in to see it with us. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us.